is going on? How you doing? It is Coach MT, and I'm back here with some great credit value. All right, you may be watching this on the old channel or the new credit channel. Either way, it's still going to be beneficial um, to you in your quest to have better credit. Okay, we all know we all know that credit is a social construct. Yes, it is. The credit bureaus are not bureaus. All right, they're not bureaus. They're just data collection companies. So the credit bureaus are not bureaus. The reason they call them bureaus is to keep people from thinking they can do anything about their credit. All right, because when you hear the term bureau, right, we think of some type of governmental agency. And the credit bureaus are not governmental agencies. They are just data collection companies that have assumed the role. We're going to talk about that a little bit, okay? So, this is your first time here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you get value. You could do it now. You could do it at the end if you feel like you got value. If you didn't, you could walk away, scot-free, and you just watch the video, okay? So, I'm going to talk a little bit about the code. Okay, this is called Title 15. Title 15. I'm on law.cornell.edu. I'm under Title 15. This is the U.S. Code, Chapter 41, Subchapter 3, and U.S. Code 1681, which is also the Fair Credit Reporting Act codified. So Title 15 is the Fair Credit Reporting Act codified. Okay. Everything is codes and statutes. All right, codes and statutes. So I have used this to clear up credit, my credit, anyone else's credit. My team that helps individual credit uses this, but you can use this to create your first round letter, or you can use this as part of your debt validation letter, especially when you're dealing with collection agencies, okay? You could use this both. So what I did was, all I did was take this information and stuck it into, and created my own letter from it. So let's talk about this. This is how powerful or how important this is. This has gotten Congress involved. I remember I was watching this show called Dirty Money, and it was called Slumlord Millionaire. I think it was about Trump's son-in-law. I can't think of his name right now, but he was getting ready to sell his company to he's getting ready to sell his company to a company in Asia. Okay, in Asia. I'm gonna tell you how powerful Congress is when it comes to making moves like this or big moves. They were going to buy for $400 million. He was about to have $400 million in cash, and Congress stopped the sale of his company. I'm like, what? Congress is like, ain't no way. Ain't no way one man about to get $400 million at one time. That'll make him too powerful. Too powerful. So, to prevent the credit bureaus from being too powerful, Congress made some statutes. All right? So, let's go with number one. The banking system is dependent. The banking system. Look up what is the banking system. We're going to break this down. What is the banking system? Look up the banking system. Save yourself time, energy, money. It's a system. And once the system is up and running, it's hard to slow it down. That's all people say. It shouldn't be that way. I'm gonna change it. Okay, good luck. Or find a way to put their information in their face. Come at them with their mind and not your own. Okay? So, the banking system is dependent upon fair and accurate credit reporting. Is credit reporting fair and accurate? Absolutely not. We know it's not fair, right? How dare you post my negative information for everyone to see? How dare you? Yeah, there was a time in my life where maybe I didn't have the right mindset to just pay on time, or maybe I lost my job, or maybe there was a pandemic, and you're still going to knock me for those things, for being human. It's definitely not fair. Okay? Definitely not fair. Is it always accurate? No. All three bureaus aren't talking to each other. Sometimes there's different dates, different amounts. Okay? But the banking system is dependent on this. So if your credit is not fair and accurate, that means you're not participating in the banking system, which means you're not borrowing money. Because you're like, why am I going to do this if my credit's bad? Okay? So inaccurate credit reports directly impair the efficiency of the banking system. Okay? Inaccurate. So if it's not accurate, it directly impairs the efficiency of the banking system. Directly impairs. So if your credit report is not accurate, it's affecting the banking system. At the time this video is being made, February 18th, 2025, there is less. This is the most I've ever seen, all right, in my life, people not borrowing money, not buying cars, not buying homes, not getting credit cards, not getting personal loans. They want to, but they've lost faith in the banking system. They've lost faith in this. Okay? And unfair credit reporting methods undermine the public confidence. So if it's unfair, not only are you impairing, you're undermining, which is essential to the continued function of the banking system. Congress is like, listen, you all, if you're not fair, people are not going to borrow money, which means the economy cannot keep going. People can't earn interest. We can't print more money, right? So this first one right here is extremely powerful. So when I'm creating my letters, if you want to do this for yourself, this is a great place to start. Your inaccurate credit report is, okay? So an elaborate mechanism. What's a mechanism? A machine. An elaborate machine has been developed for investigating and evaluating credit worthiness, credit standing, credit capacity. Let's start right here. So you mean to tell me some machine is evaluating me? A machine. Okay? It's evaluating my credit worthiness, my standing, credit capacity. What does that do for us? It undermines. It still undermines. You mean a machine? Then it says character. How can a machine evaluate your character? How can it evaluate your general reputation? The machine, is it there with you? Is it living with you? Is it watching you every day like a private investigator taking pictures? How does a machine that you've never seen evaluating your character? All right, how? So what is this? Unfair. So consumer reporting agencies have assumed a vital role. Assumed. They looked around like, well, no one else is doing it, so we'll do it. They assumed that they weren't appointed. They you know how the president appoints their role. They weren't appointed. They weren't dubbed the. I dubbed the credit Experian. No, they were not dubbed the any of that. So they assumed a vital role. A vital. Your credit is vital. Vital. That means life and death. Vital statistics. When somebody says, I'm checking their vitals. Are you alive? Is everything okay? What is your blood pressure? Your vitals. When EMS shows up, they're checking vitals. Sir, can you hear me? Ma'am, can you hear me? Pupils are dilated, low pulse. Vitals. It's a vital role, life and death, in assembling and evaluating consumer credit and other information on consumers. consumers. Vital role in assembling and evaluating consumer credit. They assume a vital role. And other information. Okay, what's other? This is very vague. What other information? So when you're writing your letters to the credit bureaus, this is something you want to mention. Also find this in the FCRA. Okay? So it says there is a need. There is a need. That means that it's ongoing. That means that it's not all together yet. It's not fixed yet. There is a need to ensure that consumer reporting agencies exercise their grave life or death responsibilities, like vital, grave. Grave means some serious stuff. With fairness, impartiality, and a respect for the consumer's right to privacy. Grave responsibility for fairness. Are the credit reporting agencies fair? No. Are they impartial? No. Why? Because they're out for themselves. Why? Because they're selling your information to people who are buying bad credit accounts. And a respect for the consumer's right to privacy. Listen, they do not care about your privacy. All of your negative information, your late payments, your collection accounts, everything shows right up on your credit report. That's private. Okay? So, I have used this and created my own letter. I've created my own letter round one. Now, if you want it, it's inside of our DIY, and we use it in our Done For You as well, too. Our DIY program is really inexpensive. It's just a couple dollars, and you get videos and downloads and all that good stuff. Okay? So I just wanted to kind of share this. And this is the very first part. There's no number, no letter after 1681. That lets you know how important this is. They even have notes on this. Okay? The effective dates of when all this is. This is important stuff. Look at this. 1970. That's right around when the Fair Credit Reporting Act was created. See that? This subchapter knows the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Let's open up a new tab. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so where are we? Title 15, 1681. 1681. Right here. 14 CFR. This is another one. 14 CFR 374. Implementation of the Consumer Credit Protection Act with respect to air carriers and foreign carriers. It's just more value. Okay, 1681. We've already done that. Let me go back. Okay, so it's 602. Section 602 in the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Also, Section 14, 374. See how it's all codified? It's all codified. You have 3 different sources. Let's see if we can find this. I like pulling stuff up. So what do you have? FCRA section 602. Let's see if we can find it. Now this is the FCRA, fair and accurate credit transactions of 2023. Let's go back. Let's see if we can find it. Fair Credit Reporting Act, Section 602, Congressional Findings. Here we go. Same thing, same information. So you have FCRA Section 602. You have Title 15, 1681. All right, you got notes. You have a lot of authority to fall on. So if you want to start working your credit yourself, I would create 3 letters. First notice, second notice, third notice. First notice, second notice, third notice, okay? Now, if you want all this already put together, come see us. We got a great DIY and a great done-for-you program, okay? So, Coach MT, hope you got some value today. Hope this has allowed you to start doing your own research, okay? Don't always come to YouTube for the free stuff. A lot of people do that. They come to YouTube for the free stuff, and, you're going to have to invest some time, money, or something somewhere, okay? So, Coach MT, hope you got some value today. We'll talk with you soon.
Hey, how you doing? This is Coach MT. I want to thank you for watching this video. Make sure you click right here to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss anything. Click right here on this link to get your process started. We have some more great free value over here for you. Again, thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next video.